Yeah, we can just wing it, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just wing it.
This is going to be super casual.
Okay, no problem.
So,
I'm just talking to Alex. Is it filming already? Oh, great. Alright.
Welcome to Fanime Day 3.
2012. Yeah, 2012.
Welcome to FanimeCon 2012, Day 3. I'm here with my friend Mark who works at VIZ Media.
How's it going?
Do you want to tell them a little bit about what you do there?
Okay, yeah, so I am Publishing Sales Coordinator, that's my title. I work in the Publishing Sales and Marketing team, and my duties my department mainly deals with print publishing, because nowadays in VIZ Media we make a distinction between print publishing and digital publishing. So everything I do has to do with, in a nutshell, getting books into stores, into comic book shops, into Barnes & Noble, into Amazon.com, so that people can buy it and enjoy it.
Cool. Alright, so Mark has graciously allowed us to high-five him. So let's get right to it.
Let's do a physical high five then.
High five!
Yes!
Let's get it started.
Alright, cool. So I guess the first question is, how'd you get into anime and manga and just the subculture in general?
I'd have to say it was through TV. I don't think there's anything out of ordinary for how I got into anime and manga. But I mean, that's what got it started. But and there was a couple times where I took vacations to the Philippines, where my parents are from, and over there their TVs had a lot, like a bigger anime presence than what we have here, and animes of different types. You know, around the time when I was seeing anime on TV there, I think this was before like Dragon Ball was probably just getting fairly big here in the States, and then over there in the Philippines they were showing shows like Fushigi Yugi, let's see, Flame Marika, a lot of anime that I think had a fan base if you bought tapes, but if you didn't buy tapes, which I was like 10, 11-year-old kid, of course I wasn't buying these tapes. I would have no way of knowing about this, so I'd say a combination of being exposed in the Philippines and exposed to American TV is how I got into it.
Cool. So I guess what are you reading now? What are you into? Like when you log in online, or if you go to the bookstore and pick something up, what's like the first thing you try to find?
I mean, it comes and goes. It really has to do with I guess my mood, but recently what I've been really fond of and what I've been recommending like nothing else has been more literary manga, classic manga, stuff published by Drawn Quarterly, actually. Works of Yoshihiro Tatsumi. Let's see, I'm trying to read a bit more of the classics, stuff by Osamu Tezuka. So I guess, yeah, a lot of stuff done by Vertical and Drawn Quarterly. I'm really happy that they're releasing those things, because I mean, on paper it doesn't seem like the most lucrative thing, but it's probably the most fulfilling reads I've had in a long time, so I'm glad that's out there. And along with that, I'm reading other American comics. Reading actually Yoshihiro Tatsumi got me into Adrian Tomine, who edited it. And for those of you who don't know, Adrian Tomine is a very well-known American cartoonist who's done work for New Yorker. He's an excellent book designer, excellent comic artist. And he has some manga sensibilities, and it's really easy to see the influence he got from Yoshihiro Tatsumi.
Awesome. So I know you from doing an internship with VIZ Media. I was a consumer marketing intern, and you sat with the other interns and we kind of hit it up. And the rest is history.
We put like everybody under 30 in one section, and that's how we became friends.
That's pretty much what happened. So how did you get started at VIZ? Like, what was the process of becoming a publishing coordinator?
Well, let's see. I actually, when I tell the story, I like to go back to the summer between my junior and senior year. Wait, no. That would be between my sophomore and junior year of college, in which I was, getting into, how should I say, manga that skews a bit older. For the longest time when I read manga, it was mainly like the Shonen Jump manga, or like Tokyo Pop manga meant for younger teens or older teens, but around the period of time between my sophomore and junior year of college, I was getting into really good, really I guess almost literary series like Monster by Naoki Urasawa, and Mason Yukoku by Rumiko Takahashi, which up till now is probably my favorite manga. And, of course, Phoenix by Osamu Tezuka, Golgo 13 by Takao Saito. Not really literary, but pretty awesome.
Right.
And that's when I said, wow, I just really love this culture of manga in America. I like the idea that there's a company bringing these stories to me, because otherwise I have this whole world basically locked to me, and VIZ Media is unlocking this world to me, and I'd like to be a part of that. So pretty much in my mindset, I'm like, I'd like to work for VIZ Media. I really had no idea how to get there, because there's barely ever any entry-level positions opening up there. So I just, I tucked it in my head as a dream, didn't really pursue it because there was no real way to pursue it. Then I stumbled upon New People, which is, for those of you who don't know, is a building in Japantown, which was founded by Seiji Horobuchi, who was the original founder of VIZ Media.
Wow.
Way back in the 80s. He was a very visionary person, very cool guy. So I pretty much begged for an internship there, thinking that company had something to do with VIZ Media, which I later found out was incorrect. They're two separate companies. They talk to each other, but they're not the same company. And over there, I became friends with a girl at the store whose boyfriend worked at VIZ Media. And there came a point where, I was working there part-time, so earning money, but not enough money to sustain myself. I was sort of relying on my parents still. And then my mom says, "Mark, you have to find a job." And I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh God, I have to. I like working here, but I can't work here anymore. Then all of a sudden, the friend I mentioned tells me that there's a position open at VIZ Media. So I jump on it, and I'm hoping for like a 2 or 3 month period, and I'm in the application process for this, that I'll get the job, because one, I've always wanted to work at VIZ Media, and two, it would cover the bills. So I got it. I mean, yeah, not much more to say to that. I think the lead up was more interesting to it. I pretty much could have said I applied for the job, but I think it's. I'd like to, when I tell the story, I like people to know that I did want to work for VIZ Media. It wasn't just something I saw on Craigslist. It wasn't just something I saw on Monster.com. It was something I wished for, and I'm lucky to have it.
Awesome. I've lost track how many questions we've asked. How many have we asked?
That was the second one.
That was the second one?
What counts as a question?
Just to be on the safe side, let's ask one more and then the final one.
Okay, no problem.
How are you liking Fanime 2012?
Fanime. I go to Fanime and Anime Expo are two of the conventions that I make sure I go to every year. And recently, I have to say, I've been preferring Fanime.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, first of all, it's an awesome convention, but second of all, they keep it going on. Like, it doesn't close. Fanime doesn't close. It's not get the hell out of the convention center. It's like there's always something going on. A 24-hour gaming room.
Screening
rooms all the time, and really quality screening rooms too. They have a nostalgia room here, which is something I think more conventions really need to do. I suppose that they can get away with it because they're not. This isn't like Anime Expo is like heavily sponsored, right? This one's
it's
a little
definitely a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So this thing,
by fans, run by fans.
Yeah.
So this is like. You could find a dozen, tons of small fan conventions and hotels. Think of Fanime as one of those conventions, except expanded on a
like
huge
the largest
scale.
fan hotel.
It's a pretty awesome experience. It's pretty good convention.
Yeah, definitely endorsed by both.
Yeah, Fanime's good.
The thing I like about Fanime too is like these handy pocket guys.
Oh yeah, pocket guys. These are awesome. Everybody else,
take note.
Take note. This is what to do.
They all use sweet.
Okay, so we've reached the last question, and I think you're gonna enjoy this. This last question because it's a doozy. All right. You just moved into a neighborhood inhabited by a bunch of fictional characters: anime, manga, comics, games, TV, etc. A. Who would you borrow sugar from?
Oh my God! What? This isn't easy, actually. Man, those guys who email these questions are so lucky.
Yeah.
I'd say Jigglypuff. Just seems fitting. I don't know why. If I thought about it longer, I probably could give you a better answer. But for now, I'll go with Jigglypuff.
I'd go with Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, as long as they didn't sing to me.
Because I'm assuming Jigglypuff has sugar. You know. I guess.
Okay. Who would you ask to babysit the kids?
I don't know why I'm thinking Golgo 13. That's a terrible answer.
But I mean,
I guess they'd be protected.
I can see that.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah.
Whose Wi-Fi do you steal?
Oh. Whose Wi-Fi do I steal? Spider-Man's. I don't know. This is hard. God.
These are pretty out there.
Pretty tough questions.
I mean, I would steal Spider-Man's Wi-Fi. I mean, he's Peter Parker. He's got a good brain. He's got to have a pretty good connection. I mean,
He's got a web connection.
Oh, I'm glad I chose Spider-Man now. I'm happy with that. Thank you.
Who's your BFF?
My BFF. I'd like Soul, bad guy, from Guilty Gear to be my BFF.
Okay.
Yeah. I think man crush is the more proper term, but I think that would be I'd like him to be a BFF.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, here we are. Oh yes, that would be mine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I suppose this is the portion that gets edited out.
Maybe.
Anything else?
I think we're good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, last one. Whose Facebook invite do you not accept?
Oh. I don't accept Batman's Facebook request.
Why not? I mean,
I don't know. I think he's overrated. He thinks he's so cool. Everybody thinks he's awesome. Everybody wants him to be a friend. I think he's a friend collector. That's my opinion of Batman. Batman's a friend collector.
he's one of those guys that just goes through this. And
So yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna contribute to your ego. I'm not gonna add to this. Just go find all the other people who do it brainlessly. I'm not gonna be part of it.
Well, thanks for sitting down and doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
High five, woo!
Yeah. For those of you who are eager to get your flaming fingers going, type a comment down below if this is on YouTube, or if you're watching this on the site. Drop us a discus comment, or like, or blog, or do whatever you want to do. But until then, this has been a Yai, aka Alex, and
Mark Tavera, VIZ Media.
we'll see you next time.
Take care. All right.